Hello friends, how are you guys? Today we have another ink from Diamine and Cult Pens in 12 ml bottles, which is called Onyx Black. So this is the ink for fountain pens, and then this is after a long while that we are going to open something which is black in color. So we have to test it out. This is the first time I'm going to open the bottle. We have our ink swab and glass dip pen ready. So without wasting any more time, this is how the ink looks like, really dark. So let's dip our cotton bud into the ink, and then this is how it looks like, and then let's check it out. So this is really dark. I think it's the darkest one. It might be one of the darkest inks in the black category, so that we have to check. So as you can see, the strokes and everything is really dark, so it's like real black ink, it seems like. So meanwhile the dip is going to take a time to get dry. So let's dip our glass dip pen and then try to write with the same. This is really pigmented ink, it seems like really pigmented ink. So this ink is Diamine Onyx Black from Cult Pens in 12 ml bottle. So let's bring our writing journal as well, and then try to write with the same, and then we will compare it with the other black inks that we have once the ink swab is dry. So closing the bottle so that it doesn't lead to an accident. Moving this further side, and then let's open a page in the ink journal that we have. We are using Human Rights Journal. It was a brand which was in South Africa, but it got closed during COVID. So we have one or two copy left from one of their Instagram contest where I win. So if any brand wants to sponsor us with the Stalogy or other Tome River, Hobonichi, that kind of products, paper products, then we are definitely be grateful to them, so that we have a specialized paper to test all these inks. But my understanding of these inks is because I don't use specialized journals myself unless like I have to. So I use these pens on a day-to-day basis on all kinds of paper. So that's why I just I'm using this cheap Chinese journal to do all the inks. The ink should shine wherever you should write it on, is my concept. But the general principle is that the ink has various kinds of shades and sheen based on the paper it's used and based on the pen it's used. So it's the ink will be different to each user depending on what kind of nib tip, fountain pen nib tip they use, some kind of how much ink they use, and that kind of stuff. So we have this black Onyx Black Cult Pen ink, which is really black, and I really like the color. This is much more brilliant black kind of stuff. I really love it. So let's check it. Let's wait for the ink swab to dry, and then we will compare it with the other inks that we have in black color. So this is how the Diamine Onyx Black ink looks like after drying. It's a bit of lighter black, and then when you use more ink, it's like darker black. So this with the paper, with the pen, it looks much more brilliant black. So this is how the ink bottle looks like. So now let's compare it with the other black inks that we have. We have 4 or 5. So let's check it out against the Camlin Shah Black, which is the one of the cheapest inks from India. So as you can see, this stands nothing as comparison. This looks like gray as compared to the Onyx Black. So moving further, so now next one is Mont Blanc ink. Mont Blanc are one of the expensive inks. Even Mont Blanc ink is little bit fader or lighter as compared to the Diamine Onyx Black, as you can see. So Mont Blanc ink has a different kind of ink color. So moving further, then we have this Lamy T53 Agate, which is a gray ink. For just to show you, we are showcasing to you. This is the Lamy Agate, totally different. Then we have one Noodler's Black as well, so which I got from my brother. Even this ink you will see that they are little bit similar, but on the darker areas you will see this Diamine Onyx Black, leaving behind the Noodler's Black. Noodler's Black is a bulletproof ink, so whatever you have signed or something, it goes into the fiber of the paper. So this is permanent kind of ink. So that thing we have to check for Onyx Black as well. But on the lighter shades, this looks like a little bit gray, but whereas this one is still black. Sorry. And then the last one that we have is a Lamy T52 Black, and as you will see, even Lamy 252 Black is little bit lighter than the Onyx Black. So this is really the darkest black ink that we have in my arsenal. So I have 5 inks which I'm going to now showcase to you side by side, so you can make your own opinion about it as well. So this is how the whole 6 inks looks like with one another. So as you can see, only the Noodler's Black ink is what looks very much black in comparison to these ones. So I'm taking out these 2 and these 3 so that you can compare now 3 inks back to back. So then also you will find that the Noodler's Black is lighter as compared to the Diamine Onyx, and then between the Diamine Onyx Black and the Lamy 252 Black, you will see that this is much more darker. So do let me know what are your opinions about the Diamine Onyx Black. So this is how the ink looks like on the paper, and this is how it looks like in the ink swab, and this is how the bottle looks like in the 12 ml pack. So this is one of the darkest black inks that I have used so far in my life. So this is a Diamine Onyx Black from Cult Pens. This is a 12 ml bottle, perfect for your experiments. So do let me know whether you will like to buy it or you will go for some other black ink which you like the most. And don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. We are very near 5,000 mark. With your help only we can cross 10,000. And always remember that your views is our only blessings. Your views is what helps us buy all these inks. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.